What is up, awesome people? This is Shady Wags with Got Your Back Gaming, and a question I've received a lot, whether it was in the comments or from email, is I'm new to Battlefield 1, how do I level up faster? Battlefield 1 is an objective-based game, and the best and most efficient way to gain experience is to always be playing an objective. And by playing objective, I mean by capturing and defending the objectives on the map, or setting or defusing the objectives. Always be making your way towards or playing near one of these objectives. You get points for almost everything you do around these objectives. Capturing, killing an enemy near an objective, reviving, destroying a vehicle. I don't know the exact scoring system, but whether you're on foot or if you're in a vehicle, you want to be near an objective. Now, what match type is best to play? I went through each match type and played a couple games on each one, and then I took the average score of someone in the middle of the pack on the losing team. There is no science involved in this. This is just a rough estimate. On Team Deathmatch, the average score in 20 minutes was around 1,500 points. This is a low point total, and I would not play this anyways because this is not an objective-based game. The same goes for War Pigeons. In a losing match lasting around 10 minutes, the average score was 2,500 points. Again, I would not recommend playing this unless maybe you're trying to level Assault or Scout, because the action is so fast-paced in War Pigeons, it is almost impossible for the medic and support classes to effectively use their gadgets to get extra experience, and I'll explain that here shortly. Of the remaining match types, on Operations, the average losing score in an hour was around 9,000 points. On Conquest, the average losing score in 30 minutes was 6,000 points. On Rush, the average in 20 minutes was 4,000, and on Domination, the average losing score in 12 minutes was 2,500 points. All of these points are pretty close, only to be separated by a couple thousand between each based on the time it takes to play an entire match. And that is just an average score, so it's going to fluctuate based on the map and the skill of the players on each team. Because these point totals are so close, I would play Conquest. There are more objectives on those maps, and that is going to give you more opportunities to score points. The next way to level up faster is to play each class correctly. You will get points for each class by killing players, but by equipping and using the right loadout, you can maximize those points. Each class has a specific role, and you will find yourself scoring many more points if you play that class the way it is intended to be played. So you want to use equipment that is best suited to gain experience for that class. If we look at the Assault class, it is very clear this class is built for destroying vehicles and stationary targets. You have at your disposal the AT rocket, anti-tank mines, anti-tank grenades, and dynamite. You should make it a priority to go after every tank and vehicle, regardless if you die or not, because even on death, look at the amount of points I'm racking up for disabling and destroying those vehicles. Also, if you take into effect that there possibly could be as many as 6 guys in a tank, you can see how inflated those points could become. I personally use the anti-tank mines. You get 3 of those, and I place those in high traffic areas. I also chase down tanks and attempt to place them in front and back. Anti-tank grenades are great not at only damaging vehicles, but killing infantry. Now, support's job is to resupply troops and repair vehicles. And I've heard this complaint that it is difficult to level support. I'm going to give you a little tip, plus show you how easy it is to get a ton of points with this class. The first thing is repairing vehicles is not the way to efficiently level this class. In past installments of the Battlefield series, the repair tool was the only way to fix vehicles, which made it very easy to level, but not being able to use the wrench inside the vehicle as a passenger and the ability for the driver to self-repair makes it almost worthless. Mortars are great when you need to push the other team off of a point, but they are not efficient point scorers. What I do is equip the ammo crate and the ammo pouch. I drop the crate on a squad mate or a group that is defending a spot that I know that they're not going to be moving. So I'm going to continually get points for resupplying them. Now I make my way around the map going after objectives, and I'm going to throw ammo pouches at everyone I can. I'll keep playing the map as normal, killing players, capturing and defending, and at the end of the match you're going to see just how many points I was able to accumulate by resupplying other players and playing the objectives. For the medic class, I employ the same strategy, using the bandages over the medical crate. And the reason why, there are many times when you see a guy needs healed and he's running away from you. I can throw down the crate, but he's just going to be out of range. Those bandages can be thrown at a greater distance, and I can still get those points for healing. I'm also going to use the syringe to revive as many players as possible. In this match, the squad I was on did not play the objectives. All they were doing were sitting back in one spot and trying to get kills. If you get into a squad like this, you probably should leave and join another squad, because this is not how you're going to win the match, and it's not how you're going to level your class and get points. I stayed with them and continued throwing bandages and reviving them while getting the occasional kill, just to show you, by playing this class the way it's supposed to be played, even though we got destroyed and not playing the objectives, I was able to outscore everyone on my squad and still place up there on the top of the boards despite not going after any of those objectives. Scout class is probably the slowest level if you play this class like a typical sniper, because it's going to limit your ability to capture objectives. You're generally going to be hiding on the outside, defending an objective or a point on the map. The way you can add to your point total is to use spotting flares and the spotting binoculars by marking targets. The binoculars do give you a larger bonus, netting up to 80 points per a marked target kill. Another way you can greatly increase your experience is to play a non-conventional running sniper. This is a scout class that is going to assist his team by capturing objectives, placing down tripwires, and using K-pullets to assist in destroying vehicles. You can run this class with an infantry style rifle, or in my case the M1903 Experimental. And another way to get even more experience is to have a squad leader who is calling out orders. If you're in a squad where the leader is not placing orders, then it might be to your advantage to leave that squad and then join another, or create your own squad if you would prefer to place the orders yourself. And when you do get killed, do not automatically hit the button to skip and redeploy. Always check to see if there are any medics in the area and if they're heading towards you. Remember, these guys are trying to get class experience as well, and they may go out of their way just to get those points and revive you. I hope you guys found this information useful. If you did, I really would appreciate it if you take the time to hit the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching, and until next time, have a good one.